Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm Aizatul Khomsah. I'm student of Islamic Education Department of UIN Malang. Now I'm in semester 3. I live in Malang City and I love Malang. I'm going to be talking about the early childhood character building in Islamic education. My presentation will take about 20 minutes. Don't worry, please make a personal note regarding the material that I convey in the notebook that has been distributed. There will be time for question after my presentation. Okay, let's go. The early childhood building in Islamic education. On the screen we can see article from the internet about the important education character for early childhood. According to an article I read recently, character education in early childhood has an important position. Character taught in children for childhood will carry over to adulthood later. Character education in children from an early age can foster a strong mentality and good personality. In this part of my presentation, I would like to tell you about the meaning of character education in Islam, the purpose of character education, and early age of children. First, the Islamic view is character education is that a conscious effort by educator towards learners with a view to shaping their moral, ethical, and moral character that teaches and fosters their ability to make good and bad decisions and realize that goodness in Saint Henry's life, where such instruction guides Al-Quran and Hadith. Purpose from the educational character at a young age is the shaping of the child soul to have a national soul, fortify a child from influence negative, embody a proud child with a nation and country, as will bring forth a son, who love his country. Before moving on the next point, we need to know about children of an early age. In Indonesia, the category for children who are 0 to 6 years of age. A young child is born into the world with the full potential or intelligence, but this potential will not develop and emerge optimally in the child if it is not stimulated and an early age. Early age have a spontaneous attitude, both in activity and in moment interact with other people. A child cannot tell the difference between good and bad from the spontaneous behavior that he shows. Therefore, the role of education was needed to help with planting character in children from an early age through character education. Let's move on the next point. Basis administering and developing education, a character consistent with Islamic perspective and Indonesia is make religion a way of life and search goodness. Make Pancasila a model of education character. Make culture the basis and the search of value in the education character and is consistent with the aim national education. The value of character education in turn is 18. Among these, religious, be honest within behave, tolerance, discipline, work hard, creative thinking, self-relation, democratic, have a tasted curiosity, have the national, love homeland, appreciating the accomplishment, attitude, and action of others, friendly and communicative, love avid readers, care for the environment, are socially concerned, and responsibility. Okay, next. Character building is most effective when it begins in the environment family were adopted an early age. The early age here is attended is that it covers the first years of life, particularly the first 5 years. Regarding the child education arrangement at an early age, the government has given public notice in the 203 Bill No. 20 on the Education System, National Chapter 28 on Basic Education. As I mentioned before, the education of character became an urgent thing at the moment as the increasingly rampant demoralization and degradation of knowledge are rampant in society. Family environment is a determinative factor in successfully constructing the character of the child. Where education character has entered is in the smallest realm and began as early as possible, and so it would be the next generation of qualified personality, so it is able to provide support for a great, strong, and are capable of participating in the world landscape. Let me summarize what I have said so far. Islam gives the full focus on releasing a superior and characterless generation of Islam. Character education can begin early. It starts in the smallest environment of the family. Character that can be trained and train a child to do good. Set a good example because the son is a true impersonator. With the implanting of character from an early age, a child can expect to grow into a virtuous being devoted to God and devoted to his people. Well, this brings me to the end of my presentation. Before I stop, let me go through my main points again. The most complete of the believers in faith is the one with the best character among them. Hadith. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.